Right. Miss Essie, how are you doing?
Hello, Uncle Mike. It's been a while. How are you?
Yeah, so good to see you.
I know, I know.
And I love that background. Beautiful. The water, the mountains. It makes me want to go fishing.
Yes, this is Canada. I think it might be somewhere around BC more like, but I mean Ontario. But you
So
guys are always welcome to Canada. I know I see Walter here. There's
yes.
some familiar faces, right? So
Yes.
you know where we are.
Yes. Well, listen, we are so happy to have you tonight. So I'm going to turn everything over to you. And if you need any help, just let me know. We'll be here.
All right. Thank you so much for your this has been a while since we got together with global teams. I know Uncle Mike I know he's very famous in Canada too, by the way. Yes. So I totally appreciate this opportunity because Atomy is all about being a big family, right? Wherever you are. I know there's probably a good dozen different time zones got together here, right? I heard you calling out Taiwan. Obviously, some of you in the US, I'm sure in the US, how many time zones are there? Even in Canada, Asia. So this is what Atomy is all about, sharing heart. And I want to thank Royal Master. I have not met her in person, but we have been communicating and she has this bright energy. And then I'm like, you have this great team under your care. And what am I supposed to share? She said, share your journey. Everyone has different journey. So I thought about it. I was given some time to think about it. I said, hey, we all know what our motto is. We all know our compensation. So what can I deliver? There won't be so much of teaching because Sharon Rose Master, I'm still so much on the field. It's more about sharing what I have figured out, what I wish I knew earlier type of thing. So for those who, I'm sure some of you have met online, I'm sure, but most of you probably have not met me. So I am part of Atomy Canada, and I'm often mistaken as an employee here because I have that look. And yes, I am a Korean, born in Korea, raised in Korea until I had to leave home. I was a teenager. I went to study abroad for a few years, and then I settled here in Canada. So I have two girls. They're both in their teens. So far, so good, but it's all about keeping the balance of things right now. And Atomy has given me so much indirection, even in my personal life, I would say. And it's just been going nonstop. So we recently opened up a center in Markham, Ontario. So this is where a little bit on the east side of Toronto North on Ontario. So you're more than welcome to come and visit our Atomy family. And it's like MVP, but MVC instead, so remember it. And we'll always be ready to give you a cup of coffee, tea, a nice chat, and talk about Atomy journey. So without further ado, I have some slides. I won't spend too much time in details, but I still like to share as much as I can. Is that okay? Can I have your undivided attention next half an hour or so, but undivided? Let's get this done. So Sunday night, it is relaxing time for a lot of people, but we don't stop, right? Or Sunday morning, Monday morning, it doesn't really matter. So since I have got your attention, I'm going to do my utmost best and see if I can relay what I wished I knew earlier. And this is very, very basic stuff for some of you might think. Then it's just more of a reminder. So let's just say understanding Atomy profession. So I think this can be interactive, right, Uncle Mike? Yeah. So if someone asked you, what is your title? I know we're not employee anywhere, but what is your title? What would you say? What is your title at Atomy? Anyone? Brave? Just a couple of people? What is our title at Atomy? Walter, maybe?
I would say I own my own company.
You own your own company. Yes, love that. CEO of Atomy, yes?
Yeah, CEO of our company.
Okay.
We're Atomy promoters.
Promoting, yes, yes. There's no right or wrong answer. And just you know that this is a very general idea, so that if you ask me, we're Atomy distributor, and let's get to that point. When you say distribution, it means we're spreading the products throughout the marketplace. I am in love with Atomy. I am so passionate about this Atomy on so many different levels, but romantically, I'm very much in love with this company. But let's get to the business side of things, that we cannot carry our business only on the romantic base, right? Right? So if you think about the essence of it, products need to be spread around. We cannot get to where we want to get to without getting through this. So to spread the product throughout the marketplace, such that a large number of people can buy it. But we have no stores, we have products, we have online platform now. Even if you're here for the first time, I think this is a good point to start. I don't know if you can see the wordings. Don't worry too much about reading about it. I will kind of word it out for you if it's too small, if you're looking at the phone. And get this 2 points, sort of marry those 2 points together. So what kind of income are we looking for in Atomy? Is it active income? Do you give your hours and do you get money instead? No, it's passive income, which means we need to share products, and some type of group needs to be formed. So this is a mistake that I made, and I think it set back quite a bit of time for me. And I really hope that you don't make the same mistake. I was so eager to get through so many people. Hey, let me sign them up. Let me join them. Let me get to her before somebody else does. Sometimes we will have booths set up. We'll join 70 people a day sometimes. And guess what happened after a year? Tell me. It's like raining. It's like maple, Canadian maple. It's red after a year, and you don't remember Stephen Kim. There's like 7 Stephen Kim. You don't even remember who you joined. And it was very hard to have one person go through the steps and get their accounts, right? So I figured, hey, this can't be it. And the answer is actually in a long time, even if it's very few in number, it's about a long time. VIP consumers, auto consumers, what's the key? I heard it so many times, but it didn't really get to me until I had to be hit with a very hard reality that one-time wonder consumers, like they come and they buy sometimes a whole bunch of things or a couple of things, or you try so hard and you sell them good array of products, and then you forget that Stephen Kim existed the next day. You're working with few very, very good VIP consumers. You have much better luck in this, and I'll tell you exactly why. Hey, actually, before you get there, this slide is just for the people who may be here for the first time. If not, just a reminder. Hey, does it mean I have to sell? I hate sales. Trust me, I would have not been in it if someone told me you have to do a lot of sales, because that's who likes to, I think there are few people. Sales is a technique, or I think is a lifestyle actually, that you need to be able to sell yourself, sell your image for better purposes. But a lot of people are just so against the idea of it. But remember, if you can think of yourself, say, hey, even if Atomy doesn't pay you $1 for any of your business, would you still reach out and grab those probiotics, those shampoo, that herbal shampoo, or the Adam cleanser? Would you still reach out for that product out of like 30,000 different brands? Even if Atomy doesn't pay you, you need to be able to answer that question, because it's very hard to convert people's consumption habit. So if you can't change yours, it's going to be very difficult to change other people's consumption habit. So you start from here. If this isn't yes to this question, I think 80% of your qualification is really in this. Would you buy again and again yourself? If it's a yes, there shouldn't be a reason not to switch Atomy products. And there should be a reason why I say, hey, Uncle Mike, guess what? You would not believe this body cleanser that I have tried last week, and I got to tell you all about it. And even if it doesn't make me any money because I really care for Uncle Mike, I will do that, right? But imagine fortune and income and huge benefit comes with it. Why would you not do Atomy? So this question needs to be answered. You could be a sales master, even you could be a diamond master, Sharon Rose master, but if you can't answer that question right now, you could be, there's got to be some struggle in some part of your business. And I love this. I remember reading about this long time ago. We all know this, right? So tell me, I see some heads, lots of heads nodding. Yes. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant. So for those who are not really sure what's happening here, don't worry too much. You can look into it after, but I just wanted to get a point across. So left, employee, self-employed. I'm just going to make this very, very simple and short. And on the right, you have business owner and investor. So basically, the people on the left, employee and self-employed, it's very clear what they are, right? But business owner and self-employed can be sort of confusing. And investor, that's kind of money makes money. That's very straightforward. So if you imagine a lawyer, I'm sure there could be some lawyers in this group chat. That's fine. Or doctor, doesn't matter. If you can leave your practice or your law office for about 6 to 8 months, just bye. Don't call me, don't email me. I'm out of here for 8 months. I'm going to go and, enjoy myself. When you came back to your practice or office after 6 to 8 months, if your business is still intact, is still going, you're a business owner, you have a system. If not, you're still self-employed. You see the difference, right? So if you belong to the left, employee, self-employed, you belong to 80% of the population. According to the book many, many years ago, I would think that it's a lot more now, but business owner and investor on the right, about 20% when the book was written. But funnily enough, 80% of the wealth of this world is going to the people on the right. So 20% of people will take 80% of the wealth, and 20% of the wealth needs to be shared by 80% of the population. So a lot of people will be striving to get to the right, and this book really brings it down for you. So this is a topic of its own. I'm not going to go too much in details, but why did I even talk about that? Because of this. You need to realize some people work at me like you're an employee. Nobody gives you salary, but you deliver, you do a lot of things for the sake of doing it. But let's work smart. If you think that this is self-employed, yes, absolutely. But we're trying to get to the business owner from self-employed, right? So we need a system, and it's very straightforward compared to other business, I have to tell you. So I love this. I don't know if you can see it. There's so many people still rather go look for a job, and job just over broke. Sad, right? There's no way I was born just to pay bills and die. You should feel, I think people, if you're here, well, for North America, this Sunday, 7:30 p.m. and you're here, you're pretty serious about this idea. You want more, you want to do more, you want to be more, you want to share more. I love everyone here for that reason. We're special, we're crazy, but we're special, crazy people with good hearts. And this Art Jonah, it's amazing how people think 4 years is a long time to succeed in the business, but it's all right to stay broke at a job for 40 years. But nowadays, if you can hold on to that job for 40 years, right? And this one, I liked it so much. It used to be at the back of my first set of business cards with Atomy. If you understood the residual income, you would walk through a brick wall to get it. The same guy said it. And everyone knows what Buffett said. If you don't find a way to earn while you sleep, you work until you die. It's like almost like a curse. But if you really think about it, Atomy really ticks all the boxes here, right? And you could be 20, you could be 18, or you could be 88, but you only become an adult, real adult. You become financially free, a real adult, when your passive income exceeds your expenses. I've heard that too. It's a bit of ouchie, but what I'm saying is that forget about all this complexity of this, this concept. Just look on the left. It's like a hauling water buckets. Once the water bucket breaks, or your arm breaks, or if your arm gets old, like mine, then you're done for. Or do we want a pipeline, right? My mom used to say, yeah, she makes it sound like she's like an ancient woman. She's not that old. She's like, remember when I was younger, I had it so much tougher. What do you mean? She said, we had to like pump water. I'm like, get out of here. She goes, yeah, you had to literally pump water. It was cold. You have hot water. She used to reminisce all the time. So imagine if you have a pipe, which many of us do nowadays, you just have to open the tap and you get water, and we don't really think about that. So if you don't know this story, there's parable of a pipeline parable, right? So we're trying to build a pipeline so you don't have to always go back and forth and back and forth. And because of COVID, everyone has experienced the active income, how scary it is to only have one type of income, especially if it's active, right? One day your job is gone. One day your industry has disappeared. And a lot of people look for different ways to earn income now. And I think there's no better time right now to get out there and let people know about this opportunity to build a pipeline. With what? With awesome Korean products. Right? So quickly moving on. Now, let's say we understand this. Now you have a choice. Let's say we're building business. All right. But do you want a small, cute little store, one store? Or do you want to build an empire, a global franchise? Pick one. Who wants own a little small store like Atomy business? You'd be very lucky if you break even. Anyone? I don't see anybody. I'm looking at each one of you with videos on. Who wants to build an empire, a huge global franchise with Atomy as a tool? Then show me your hand. Ooh, lots of hands. Everybody, right? Yes, and it took me so much time to realize that what I've been talking about so far, where I spend my energy and my hours away from my family and my children, a lot of it, I have to say that it went to, it just went in the air because I didn't understand this concept. So now I'm sharing. So this is our auto sales mastership. Some people say, huh, $2,000? Some people say, wow, $2,000. But if you understand the residual income, I'm not going to get into it right now. That's another topic of its own. But this is our initial auto sales mastership, is our initial and ultimate goal as an initial stage. And until you get there, don't think about anything else. Just keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, right? Auto sales master, because they say, even if it looks like just 2,000, and I was very shocked. And one of the royal masters that came to Canada, one of the first Royal Leaders Club member that I met in Canada, she said, actually, it's actually coming from Hangil Park. Our chairman said, if you can build your Atomy business to the level of auto sales master, 90% you make it to the top. 99% of people will say, I worked so much and I made this little, and they might have seen the vision, but they might not realize that it's the first goal that you have to get to. And if with that infrastructure, actually you have about half of your, and even though Royal Master, Royal Leaders Club is 20,000 a month, right? And Auto Sales Master is 2,000, which is a 10th. So Royal Leaders Club member makes 10 times, but the infrastructure, the structure, the fish bones that you need to get to Royal Leaders Club, you already have half of it already built. So it shows that how important it is. And this is really it. So if you have very little hours, if you're in North America, a lot of us are still, you have a day job, you have very little time to work on Atomy, and the little time you have, you be working to be expanding in numbers. But always remember that one-time wonder purchases, remember, it's like a door-to-door sales. And I made a mistake. I was just so excited to talk to all these people, get them the accounts, and I forget about them. I didn't know that it's actually that one family that's as crazy as me and look at all the products and they become auto consumer. It's a lot more powerful and one step closer to your pipeline to auto sales master. Yeah, we can have some questions after. All right, so I have, how am I doing with the time? All right. So pushing over, just in case you're not really sure what's auto consumers, what is auto sales master? Auto sales master, I'm going to leave it with your sponsors to figure out with you and have a good talk on it. But auto consumers, just because I wrote it here. Okay, so I need to build auto consumer group. That's correct. And how do you define them? These consumers, we love them so much. Why? Because they are crazy about Atomy products and they use most of the products because they're crazy about all these products. And they are very scared to run out of Atomy products. They throw fits if they run out of, especially the dish detergent, laundry detergents, shampoo, those things run out, these people will go crazy. That's how you distinguish regular customers to your auto consumers. Auto consumers, we need to build from regular consumers into auto consumer. They usually, at least they use about 30 to 50 products and up. And they also know how to connect their neighbor, my sister, my colleague, my neighbor. So they even know how to, even if they say, I'm not a Atomy distributor, but they're kind of working as distributor because they know how to connect their friends if they have to. So this trace will tell you that these people are the most important components for our pipeline, because this is a slide from Atomy Canada some time ago, but this is very true. If the first part, it just boils down to one question, right? Remember, whether would you still reach out for Atomy products even if they don't pay you $1 or not? If you are saying yes, 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 yes to the first question, then you know that repeat purchases will be the only thing will make sure that you have true residual income. So somebody asked me recently, hey, so once I reach sales master, do I get residual income? That's a big topic, right? I say, hey, listen, let's think. And the short answer is no. We need to build a group of people that will buy repeatedly over and over and over. That will become a residual income source, not your title. And he didn't understand it because he has not tried any products. So the first part is absolutely crucial, absolute product. Okay, let's not worry too much about that. This one is very famous, USA, right? We're Canadians, but we still say this all the time. For those, how do you work in Atomy? How do you do anything? USA. First, don't worry too much about business until you use all the products. That's the only way you know, because what are you going to share if you haven't tried anything? Because people only trust your experience, not mine. And always remember that attending seminar is going to grow your business. Okay, so auto consumers don't just happen magically. They don't have auto consumer DNAs. It's like a relationship that you have to build over time with caring. And the first thing is that they will question, hey, have you tried it? Before you, have you tried it, Kate? Before you reached out to me about this shampoo? Keith, have you tried that Hemohim yourself? Uncle Mike, what did it do for you? They will ask this very, very genuine questions and you get stuck, it's done deal. They're gonna be like, Uncle Mike trying to sell me things that he didn't even try. It's a bit lame, right? and it's that person could be very disappointed, and all you have to do is at least give it a shot and take this. I know this is a free business, there's no money down, but let's just have our heart out there. I've tried it, I love it, you should try it. It's simple as that, but you'd be very surprised how people want to skip that so badly. So building a solid foundation, it's like building a house, right? They look all good, but if you don't have good bones and foundation, then I don't know if you want to live there, right? This one's a bit practical. Don't worry about reading this. Let me pass it, you don't have to read it. Mr. Park said a lot of MLMs, they treat products like a decoration. People don't care usually. It's all about compensation. I was very shocked because I've never tried MLM before. Nobody ever wanted to introduce to me. They didn't think I'll become a Sharon Rose Master at Atomy. They would sell products to me. Nobody ever tried to get me into one. So I had no idea, but you have to understand that it doesn't matter. You could have been a Royal Master in other companies, but when it comes to Atomy, this is a different type of animal. And this comes from this. We have no fees. We have no fees. And I'm sure there's Royal Masters here, there's Sharon Roses here, Leaders Club members here. So this is business meeting. Let's get to the point of it. We have no fixed income. You bring 30 people, it doesn't make you any money, right? Are you surprised? We were clapping to this because yes, nothing to lose. But you want to make income, you have to also understand the fact that how do I make money then, right? So then you have to answer, how did they sell so much? I am so amazed. I am so amazed with this company. They don't pressure. There's no strings attached. They don't pressure anything about anybody. And they're still able to sell close to $2 billion US last year. And the most expensive product is like how much? Nothing. $1 toothbrush, couple $100 skincare. Sorry, I could not hear you. Oh, maybe he wasn't talking to me. Yes. So just wrap your head around together. How does Atomy sell close to $2 billion US in a year if they have no obligation, right? It's the repeat purchases. It is the repeat purchases, and repeat purchases just really means that the products are absolutely gorgeous. That's it. So let's not go too crazy about, try to complicate this business, because I try to do that and it didn't really work. All we have to think is this, that our residual income absolutely depends itself on repeat purchases, and absolute product is already provided. It's already supplied. You don't have to go to Taiwan to look for the best laver. You don't have to go to Korea, look for the best anything, because Atomy's already done it. Atomy's already built the shopping cart. Atomy's already worked out the logistics and the halal certification. Do you know how hard it is to get anything through Indonesia, halal certification? They're doing it. We don't have to spend a cent. So I am not teaching anyone. I'm just basically reminding myself on a daily basis that, hey, it's all about building this solid foundation, and it's all about the handful of people, 5 to 10 people. Look in your literature. Do you really have 5 to 10 real crazy people like Essie Lee? She wants to use everything from Atomy. That's what we need to look for. And that's what we need to spend our time on, with caring heart and knowing the products. Learn a thing or more about it so you can help them, so they can use the products, and they love the products so much that they come back again and again. They'll hunt you down for more skincare. That's our goal. That's it. Now, since I don't have so much time, I'm going to quickly touch on this, and this is definitely something that you would do with your team. So we already talked about the 3 elements to Atomy Success System. It's coming from Kwang-Yeol Kim, Imperial Master. It's not my stuff. I'm just letting you know in English, when he had this Korean meeting, it's vision, balance, and speed. And I'm like, oh, these things are a little wishy-washy. And he said, conviction. And we already said it. Do you know this will bring you people back again and again, including yourself or not? Right? Don't romanticize anything. Is this business worthy? And number two is that you have enough people, consumer group, to back you up your vision. And speed and challenges and ranks, I'm going to leave it to the Royal Master. Okay, you talk to your sponsor, but we need speed. I didn't know that either. And it cost me time. But that's okay. We're here. And Success in Atomy, for those who have met me, nothing in life until, I don't know, well into my 30s, I had no balance. I was a realtor, a real estate agent. I used to sell homes. I had small children, and I have no family in Canada, just craziness. If I have money, because I worked a lot in real estate sales, I'll have no time to spend it. And if I took some time off to look after my children, then I have no money to spend. It was just a huge mess. And I literally brought to tears when I learned that this company says success in Atomy in life is balanced life. And I was intrigued. What is this all about? And when Mr. Hangye Park broke it down for me that you want to live well, let's not lie, money is not everything, but trust me, it will solve a lot of tears and problems. Live well. And soul to learn. You're able to learn, meaning traveling, learning languages. Who can afford to do that when you have freedom? And to be able to love. I went to Korea for 3 weeks, mere 3 weeks, to see my parents. I haven't seen them for 4 years. And it breaks my heart to even think now that they have aged so much. COVID had them hit so hard. And my heart was ripped in millions of pieces when I had to leave them back there. It's 15-hour flight, and I can't go back home because of children and all the things. So even if you love people in your life so much, a lot of times you have to do calculation with time and money, right? If I don't go on, what about my center? What about our partners? And how am I going to pay? It's like $3,000, $4,000 to go to Korea now. And once you go there, you have nieces, nephews. It's like you come back crazy amount of money that you have to spend once you go out there now. So it's all about this, having this under your control, and of course to be able to contribute. So when I heard that having maximized yourself for all 4 elements, and then you have complete freedom, that is success. I still get my goosebumps because that is what I was looking for. And people used to call me a dreamer, idealist. That doesn't exist. But this vision, and I'm going to leave it to your sponsors, but this has to be the first one. That's why the Imperial Master said that vision, and then consumer group, and then challenging to get the speed going, because once you get laggy, you drag your legs on this one, it gets harder and harder. And trust me, I know how that feels. So given the time, I'd like to wrap it up here. And it doesn't matter if you just started Atomy today, last week, or you're already a sales master, diamond master, Sharon was master, myself. It doesn't matter. Then is it too late? Too early? There's none of those. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. Apparently, it was the best time to buy condos downtown Toronto was 20 years ago for sure. But the second best time to plant a tree is today, not tomorrow, but today. So I hope that you have wonderful sponsors here, wonderful team mates that you can learn everything from. But if you can just take away one little idea from today's session and worth this Sunday evening for North America, or Monday morning, wherever you are in Asia, then I'd be very honored. So that's it for me. Royal Master, thank you so much. And Uncle Mike, thank you so much.
You are welcome. Thank you very much. Sharon Road Master Essie Lee, let's give her a hand. Show her some love. Put a heart up there. Good information, excellent information for those that are new, and for those that's been around for a month or two. We need to get a checkup every now and then. And this was a great checkup. And I just want to say thank you. Sometimes it's just the little things. So we don't need the whole thing. It's like you said, you pick one thing, just pick one fruit off that tree, and you're going to be okay. Okay, what we'll do now is we'll open it up for questions. If you would like to ask Sharon Roadmaster Essie Lee a question, just feel free and raise your hand. Tell us who you are. Also tell us where you're calling from, and we'll entertain the question.
All right.
Any questions or comments? You know, Essie, you made it so plain and simple. That may be why there's no question.
That's
And
the
let me
best
tell you,
one.
that-
And
that
short
is-
meetings are the best.
That is an excellent way to explain something. It's so easy that there are no questions. Okay, I see we have from Canada, Walter. What you got, Walter?
Just want to say it's great to see you again, Essie. It was a wonderful presentation. Hope to see you at one
Hello,
of the,
Walter.
yeah, hope to see you in Markham one of these days.
Yes, I know. That would be wonderful.
You have a wonderful night there, Jesse.
Thank you so much. I actually met Walter once, and we've known each other for some time, right? Only through
Yeah.
online.
That's it. It was at the September 8th one-day seminar at the Markham Hilton.
Yes.
And the surprise guest speaker was Atomy number 001. Yeah, Imperial
Mr.
Masters
Yu.
13.
Yeah.
And I believe it was yeah, it was a surprise guest speaker. It was a great program. And I saw you at the entrance there, so it was great to catch up
That was
with you.
nice.
Sure was.
Yes.
All right.
Great.
Thank you very much, Walter. We appreciate that. Are there any other questions for Sharon Roadmaster Essie Lee?
No,
Did
but
her-
I would like to say thank you so much for coming here. We are so thankful to Uisuk Sang for bringing you here. It was remarkable presentation.
Thank you.
Beautiful
Barbara.
presentation. You did very good. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. I really, really appreciate that. Thank
Hope
you.
to see you soon again.
Yes, for sure. Travel to Canada.
I would love to.
Yes, when it's a little bit warmer, for sure.
Yes. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. That's very kind. We have a raised hand. Young Breton. Hello.
Oh, hi, how are you? I think this is,
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. And I think this is my second time I'm meeting you on through the
Oh.
Zoom. You were here last time and today. And I really appreciated your remarkable, speech. And I have my partner there just joined a couple of weeks ago. So I'm sure they want to learn more, and we are going to Georgia together as well. And I really appreciate it. I'm sure you're encouraging my, new sponsors. So I really appreciated your speech and your thoughtfulness, to
Oh,
put it
thank you.
into the
That's very
effort.
kind.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Young. Thank you so much. Bless you.
Thank you, young Brenton. Any other questions?
Nope.
Ask her why she is here. She is live.
How about the room having a party? Mon and Ari.
Oh, yeah.
Yay! They're having the most.
Question.
Yes, go ahead. How old are you?
Hmm?
We want to know how old are you?
How old I am?
Yeah.
We
You
do
look
it.
so young.
We're gonna say how old.
No, we don't ask the
I'm
age.
guessing.
Tell them we got a wager going on.
She has Atomy age.
Yes.
She's Ailish.
That was a good answer, Alma. See, Essie, you're so beautiful that they're just overtaken with your beauty, and they know that you're using the Atomy product. So that's why they asked.
She's
That
that's thinking we
question-
cannot have a 15-year-old giving us this speech. She looks like 15. So she goes, how old is she? We are
I
Atomy
love
age.
this team. Just I have no secret. I don't have any secret. I have 2 teenagers, and honestly, this is the products. And I don't have to sell you anything. You're already members, right? 100%. We're already members. But this Synergy Ampule and the EP booster with our absolute set, like I said, I don't have to sell you anything, but if you use those 3 things with the evening set, especially the peel off mask every day,
Yes.
8 years, 10 years shaved off.
Yes.
I'm in my
Every
40s.
day.
Yes. I'll be forever 47.
See,
That's
I'm
all we
running that.
need. That's all we need. Yes,
Yeah.
peel off mask and make sure you do it down to down to
Now you open.
Thank you.
Yeah, see, Essie, see, I run into the same problem. I have to tell people all the time, I'm not really 35. I just look 35.
It's the pain, the side effect, right? The side effect.
Yeah, that's right.
Sharon
but
Roastmaster, Cherry, and Essie Lee, you have opened a can of worm now. Because now we all want to know how you use the booster with what ampoule, and is it red or the blue light or the what how do you
All right.
use it?
Good question.
If the Royal Master allows me, I'll come back for that.
Yes,
I will do it.
absolutely.
Yeah, I will. There's certain things that they shared at the ABR course from Korea, and they show you how to do free massages because you have your own fingers, and that really helped me. So if Royal Master allows me, I'll come back for the product session one day. I'll share my secret.
That'd be
Oh,
awesome.
yes,
Just
yes.
for this team, I love you. I love this team.
아우,
Yeah.
다음 주에 오셔도 됩니다.
Thank you so much.
지금 한번 어레인지 할 테니까 다시 오셔서 좀 해주세요.
네네, 알겠습니다.
Okay, we're gonna ask our Royal Master Yusuk Sung to come on and say some closing words. Yusuk.
I'm going to talk Korean. She will translate for me.
Okay.
국장님, 제가 한국말이 더 편한 리더입니다. 그래서 한국말로 할 테니까 통역까지 다 해주십시오.
He said, I'm going to speak in Korean, so you translate. I said, okay. I don't have a choice.
이렇게 다른 리더를 통해서 만났는데 회의 오케이 해주시고 저희 팀에 와주셔서 진심으로 감사드립니다.
Oh, she's thanking me. We got connected through another leader that we both love mutually. And she just thanked me for just coming here today to be with you all.
직접 만난 적은 없지만 우리는 박한규 회장님 산하의 한 가족이라는 그런 연결고리가 있어서 아주 반가웠습니다.
Yeah, even though we haven't met in person yet, that under Hangyo Park, we're a big family. So it's always joy to get together.
정말 다른 분도 물어봤지만 나이를 어떻게 추측할 수가 없으시네요. 티네이저인 줄 알았대잖아요.
She still wants to know my age.
정말 유튜브에서 봤는데 그 제품에 대해서 굉장히 박식하신 것 같은데 한번 오셔서 제품에 대해서 집중적으로 화장품에 대해서 한번 강의 좀 해주십사 부탁드립니다.
Yeah, so yeah, she's asking whether I can come back and talk about the skincare products exclusively. Because I guess I do have a couple of videos through Atomy Canada talking about the skincare. I'm not an expert, I'm not an esthetician, but I just have my way of loving the products and just trying to maximize. So I'm going to say yes.
네, 제가 스케줄을 보고 한번 다시 프로포즈 할 테니까 응답해 주세요.
Yeah, she's going to make a proposal. I already said yes. I love this group.
오늘 아주 클리어하게 메시지 전해주셔서 진심으로 감사드립니다.
Thank you. I'd like to thank you. Thank you for coming by, and I say thank you for inviting me. This is so weird to translate and answer at the same time, but I'm sure you get the vibe, right?
Oh, we're used to it.
All right.
we love it. We love it.
We love it. It's so strange, but we love it. Yes.
Okay,
thank
well.
you.
All right.
Believe it or not, Mrs. Sung can speak really good English. I've heard
No,
her
I should just
Yes.
yeah, having a fun time here.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
sure she can.
Okay.
Atomy English.
Yeah, that's all we need.
감사합니다.
감사합니다. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Royal Master Yusuk Sung, our leader.
감사합니다.
Boy, they love that. Boy, they love that. Yeah, that's good. Okay. All right. Okay. So okay. All right, so Sherry Lee is not here tonight. So if you look in the chat, I put an announcement for the Tuesday night call at 9 p.m. Eastern. The Zoom is there. If you want to come and join us, we would love to have you. If you have a testimony, let me know. We would love to have you share it. Even if you want to do a 5 or 10-minute presentation on a product, let me know. We would love to have you on that. And Essie, I'm telling you, we would love to have you come and just give a presentation. And yes.
I'll be honored. Yes.
Oh, yes.
It'll
Yeah.
be fun.
Let me see. And I'm going to send you some information. And let's see. Will it? Okay, there we go.
Sorry, I'm supposed to look at. You give me a phone number?
Yeah. If you want,
Oh,
yeah, if you want to come on, give a presentation or testimony, anything, you and your team is welcome. We would love to meet some of your team members. Yeah, definitely.
yes, that would be great. Today they have some meetings of their own, but we
Okay.
can, yeah, it doesn't happen all the time, so it would have been really nice. We have some interesting members with yeah, some characters.
Yeah.
We,
So
you know,
yeah,
we all love
we
each
have
other.
some also.
Yeah, let's get together. Sure.
Okay, good. That's what I love about this Atomy family worldwide, not just in one little spot, worldwide, not one little store, but worldwide distribution.
And you mentioned Sherry Lee, right? Sherry Lee, Israel Kim. So we have this little group of friends now. Mike Sajardi, Walter's sponsor. He got together some we've never met in person. Mike, of course, I saw him here a lot, but Israel Kim, Sherry, Drew Armstrong, and from Malaysia we have Jessica. So some of us got together and we do our meetings. It hasn't happened in a long time, and we became so close. It's just like having family members all over the world. So when you go to Australia, I don't have any personal friends, but I know I can crash at Drew's house anytime. You know, that type of friendship, it's unreal. So it's on the top of what we're already getting from Atomy, from the products and the compensation, but you get some real friendship here, which is so priceless. And this group is awesome. Thank you, Alma. So kind, right? So look forward to meeting you in person, right?
Yes.
At some point we can make that happen.
Okay, sound good. Well, once again, let's give Sharon Roadmaster Essie Lee another hand, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you so much. We really enjoyed it. And we're really looking forward to you coming back and sharing that additional information with us, okay?
Yeah.
So as soon as that, we're gonna have, we're gonna have even more people because we're gonna put that word out. So we're looking forward to you coming back.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, the one
yeah.
thing. Oh, if you ever come to Miami, please contact with me. I would love to be your guidance.
Wow.
You know, I will guide it for you.
I heard Miami's place to be. I've never been.
Yeah, if you ever do, please come. I would love to meet you.
Well, please send me your phone number.
Okay, I will.
I'll ask Royal Master.
Yes, thank you.
And
All
be
right.
vice versa. Thank you.
Okay, good. Okay, so we're going to get ready and we're going to close out. So once again, we want to thank Sharon Roadmaster Essie Lee. Walter, if you could put that up. Walt, let me see. Let me see if he's a.
We can pin that spotlight. Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. Okay, you can. You're a co-host, Walter, so you can just post it. Share screen.
Oops.
There we go. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're so happy that all of you are here, especially those who are here for the very first time. Please get back with the person that shared this with you. And in closing, I just want to say this. If you can master the art, of signing up people for free, you could be financially independent. Okay. All right, Walter, post it. If you can. Look like there might be a little problem. Here it comes. Parvish, who has it?
Yes, I have it.
Okay. All right. Okay, there it is. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, with that being said, everybody unmute, everybody unmute. We want to say it loud enough so CEO Han Gil Park can say, hey, what's going on there in America? Okay. With that being said, I just have one question. Company motto, are you ready?
Hey.
Oh, cherish the spirit.
All right.
Yes. Everybody have a great week.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Good night. Thank you. Thank you.
Love you all.
What's up, Mannery?
Great presentation, Essie.
Thank you. I love you.